Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, before all, let me tell you a story that turned into power. Audience, becoming a santri is often seen as a noble journey, life filled with discipline, faith, even brotherhood. And guys, I come to an Islamic boarding school with a hope. I come to learn, to grow, and to improve myself to become a better person. But behind us all, I face a reality I never imagined. Yeah, I became a victim of bullying. And the reasons are simple. I was mocked for where I came from. I was underestimated for my ability. And I was excluded simply just because I was different. And the tragic thing, this act did not happen once. They happen again and again. Slowly, they took away my confidence. They broke the wall for my own resilience. And I stayed silent not because I was strong, but because I was afraid of being judged, afraid of not being believed, and afraid that speaking up would only make the pain worse. But that was then audience, and this is now. Hello there everyone, my name is ADINATA Putra Januari, coming from LPBA Nurul. Like how Muniba Mazari turned her accident into a beacon for others, so that let me turn my pain into a strength that will change the whole dark reality of a Santarin. You are my speech. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, first things, let's clarify what we're talking about. Bullying is aggressive behavior that harms or intimidates someone. It often comes from words, actions, or even exclusions. But remember this, it is not a kid stuff, but it harms life. Ladies and gentlemen, meanwhile, intimidation is the act of frightening or threatening someone to control them or making them as powerless. While sexual harassment is any unwanted sexual advance, comment, or even violence that violates the victim for their personal boundaries. And Sandri, yeah, they are a student in Islamic boarding school with the hope to learn about Holy Quran, Islamic teachings, and community service. Well, audience, in my opinion, the greatest problem is our silence. When bullying is normalized, victims are told to be patient, while perpetrators continue without accountability. But let me say this clearly. Bullying is not education, and intimidation is not anyway discipline. If we allow this to continue, we risk losing the true purpose of education, to build character, empathy, and humanity. So guys, what we can do for today, first, we must build awareness and empathy. Remember, good action is not only shown in worship, but in how we treat one another. Second of all is educators and leaders must take firm actions. Remember, victims need protections, not blame, and perpetrators need guidance and clear consequences. Third, we must create safe space, a place where students can speak without fear and where their voices are heard and respected. Well, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, so what does this mean for us? Yeah, it means we all can rise, like I did, from victim to victors. The Santri shows us that faith and actions could break the chains of harassment in our Santri. Like how everyone? Imagine a world where no one fears the shadow of bullying, intimidation, or sexual harassment. And imagine a world where Santri leads in every way of community. Wow, how sounds good is it? That, brother and sisters, remember, if you are a victim, speak up. And if you are a Santri, stand guard. So that I call upon all Santri across Indonesia to stand here, to voice your own voice, that what you actually should do. Because from this, together we can end bullying, stop intimidation, and eradicate sexual harassment. May God bless us with a peace, and justice forever. Maybe that's all from me, and as I say, see you.